Hey there, this is Red. It's time for a Red review. And what we're going to review is something that's kind of cropped up in some of my videos, and it's caused just a little bit of commentary discussion there. That is what happens when you hit overkill on an ally that has toughness. So here's the setup. Like, this is not probably an uncommon setup. You've got a lot of threat on the main scheme. Let's say your allies were tapped out because maybe they attacked or something, right? As Doctor Strange, what you're looking at is you don't want this to scheme out. Actually, let's go like that. All right, so you don't want this to scheme out, so you're not going to go alter ego. You see bomb scare out there, you're going to put 2 on there no matter what. If you went alter ego, he's going to scheme. That's going to be a problem. So what you're thinking is, I'm going to cast 7 rings. I'm going to put tough on all of my allies. And then I'm going to be end of my turn. I'm going to untap. We're going to put 2 threat on the main scheme. And then Rhino's going to attack and do his charge. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to block with Maria Hill, right? Because I can't take that damage. Right now Rhino's doing 4, 7. He's going to draw a boost card. So actually let's see if I think I have the rules here. Let's pull up the rules. So what's going to happen here, right? We're going to give him a face down boost card. Player's going to choose to defend. You're going to defend with Maria Hill. We're going to flip his boost card, and we're going to see it's doing no extra damage, right? All right, so we're looking at 7 damage. We're going to increase his attack. This is going to get discarded. So we got 7 attack, and we have an if an ally defends, all damage from the attack is dealt to the ally. If the ally is defeated, additional damage does not carry over. All right, but we've got a special keyword here. And we see we've got a force interrupt, which says when Rhino attacks, the attack gains overkill. It says excess damage to an ally from this attack is dealt to that ally's controller. All right, so that we have a forced interrupt that's happening when the attack happens. So it's when Rhino attacks, the attack gains overkill. So it's when he attacks, we need to see what that does. Not after he attacks, it's when he attacks. And then we need to figure out what excess damage is. All right, so let's go look at overkill first because that's our key word that we're dealing with. So we're going to go look up overkill. Overkill says, if an ally is used to defend against an attack with overkill, any excess damage from the attack, damage beyond the ally's remaining hit points, is dealt to the identity of the player controlling the ally if able. So we have this, if an ally is used to defend, which we're at, any excess damage from the attack. And excess damage from the attack is defined as damage beyond the ally's remaining hit points. Okay, so what's an ally's remaining hit points? There's actually a definition of what an ally's remaining hit points is. And we can find that here. It says, if a minion or ally is damaged, track the damage by placing damage tokens on the card. Damage tokens on a card reduce the card's remaining hit points by the total value of the tokens. All right, so we have damage tokens on a card reduce the card's remaining hit points by the total value of the tokens. So Maria Hill in this case has 1 damage token on there. She had hit points of 2, so she has remaining hit points of 1. So if we take that back to overkill, it says damage beyond the ally's remaining hit points is dealt to the identity of the player controlling the ally. So my argument there would be that what happens is when you get hit with this overkill, he's going to charge, he's going to hit you with overkill. You're going to split up the damage. She has remaining hit points of 1. The rest of it, which would be 6 damage, would go to Doctor Strange. That would be my argument for this. Other people's argument is that all the damage goes to Maria Hill, and that the tough prevents that. My argument is you're looking at overkill. Maria Hill takes 1. The tough is going to prevent that 1, but overkill is going to do 6 to Doctor Strange. All right, so people have very strong feelings on this, so the natural thing would be to go ask Caleb and see if I can get an official ruling. So I did. Sent an email to Caleb. Said, hey, Caleb, what's the answer to this question? Posed out to him, and I got an answer. The answer was, hi, Scott. The tough status card prevents all 7 damage. Thank goodness for Luke Cage, right? Ugh. So, what that brings us down to is that I was wrong and everybody else was right. So I've got like half a dozen comments. I'm like, no, this is the way it plays out. I'm flowing through the rules, and this is what it says. And you were all right, and I was wrong. So it looks like in this case, what's going to happen is all that damage is going to go to Maria Hill. Maria Hill's Tough is going to prevent the damage. None of it flows through. We don't have to worry about it with Doctor Strange. So there you go. Tough is going to prevent all of the damage. This means that I've got about half a dozen videos I need to go back and make comments to and clean up with little cards that say there was a rule missed there that I didn't play right. So, but in the end, you were right and I was wrong. So that's it. Just wanted to cover that and let you all know, that I got a response back, and that seems to be an official ruling on how that plays. So, sigh. It happens. So there we go. So that's it for now, and thanks for watching.